a lot of the Toymon originals. We have the Jimmies.
Little Jimmy. So that's so this is where little Jimmy is.
Jimmy is a Japanese word for plane. So they lost a match to Zawa and Hulk where they would have to change their name, Ryu Saito and Susumu, to Jimmy, Susumu, and I don't know, it's kind of tall.
Jimmy won and
Jimmy, and then, no, they won. No, they won that.
Sounds like Super Smash Bros.
But they eventually decided to embrace the name instead of going against it. So now they're the whole Jimmy unit.
They're all Jimmy.
Yeah, so that's like Toymon guys who came right after the originals. World 1 International is T2P guys who are still around, Roy Yoshino, plus some foreigners, and Rich Swan, who is a season
Aren't some of these staples still in like Dragon Gate USA?
Yeah, they kind of bring them over a little bit. And I actually don't even know what they're doing right now.
I know. I think I've seen.
I think World 1 International came over.
I know Veteran and World 1 are.
World 1 International has the DGUSA tag titles now, Yoshino and Ricochet.
Yeah.
So when Shima gave it. The DG Trueborns have 2 units. The heel unit, Mad Blanky. I have no idea why that.
They're a bunch of angry blankets.
No, it's a reference to a Japanese punk band, apparently, Blanky Jet City. And then the babyface unit is Akatsuki. That's Shingo and Yamato.
When they changed their name to Mad.
Yeah, people thought it was about blankets. No. So you have 6 new units running around.
Linus.
There's all the logos. Team Veteran Returns.
Yeah, like Mad Blanket, World 1, and
Getting rid of our terrible name, the Blood Warriors.
To go to the Mad Blanket, yeah.
I think Team Vet, World 1, and Mad Blanket are on the USA.
That's a great name.
World 1 International, which one of their cyborg colors is pink, which is kind of funny for the ring costumes. And then Jimmy's, their cyborg thing is wearing glasses, even though they don't actually need to wear glasses.
Johnny Cage.
Dragon Gate USA. It is worth noting that Dragon Gate has a sister US promotion. They only bring in a handful of Japanese wrestlers each show because of budget constraints. The main issue I've always had with it, and I think a lot of other Dragon Gate Japanese fans have with it, is they bring over the exact same people over and over again, and you don't see a good variety of the Japanese guys actually coming over here. Like, I get you're trying to do storylines, but when you only run like 4 weekends a year, like you can do more variety in there. Like, how many times do we have to see Shingo Takagi or BB Hulk? Like, why not bring over Kondo, Ryu Saito, Eki Horiguchi? It's the same guys over and over and over again. Stalker came over once for WrestleMania last year. And the storylines often have absolutely nothing to compare. And it's gotten even worse with that since the moves with Evolve, where they kind of have their own.
It's funny that Daniel Bryan made Evolve.
Yeah.
He created it.
Well, Evolve basically is Dragon Gate USA now. It's confusing, but like they're considered the same universe or something now. I mean, I don't really know what games going.
Although I think they're win-loss, aren't they? Or the win-loss.
They do win. They don't. I don't think the win-loss thing counts for Dragon Gate. But the Freedom Gate is offended in Evolve, and the Evolve.
Yeah, Johnny Gargano against Air Fox.
And it's all one website now. It's pretty confusing.
It's actually still 2 separate.
Like if you really want to see like a certain Dragon Gate guy, I mean, I guess it'd be worth it. But I think the most leaves a lot to be desired. Alright. Maximum Weakest. That man is Stalker Ichikawa. He's an original Toymon graduate, and he's quote unquote won all 3 Toymon / Dragon Gate Maximum Weakest tournaments.
Did he pull like Ted DiBiase Sr.? Like he bought the belts?
No.
No,
Basically,
even better.
They set up a tournament to decide who is the worst wrestler in Toryumon. Because Toryumon has a lot of comedy jobs, basically. And to advance, you had to lose. Yes. So
If you win, you're
eliminated.
You're clearly too good for this tournament.
He's won all 3 tournaments. The very first one, the prize of losing this tournament was getting a trip to Mexico for more training. So he won the tournament, he went back to Mexico, he came back, and he lasted, I think, like 2 minutes with Matt Shima. And Shima said, I can tell you took your Mexico training very, very hard, because usually you only last like 50 seconds against me.
So basically, this guy like Sam Rio, and he went back to OVW.
Yeah, and except Santino actually went back because he doesn't really.
And Santino was like extremely over.
So we're going to show a match with him and decide. Although actually the crowd noise kind of late this match, but the finish is kind of funny.